Yes. First shorthanded goal of the playoffs. They lead 1-0. Same score. Jack Eichel. Puck on net. Bobrovsky the initial save. Nicholas Haig there to bury it. Just keep whacking away. Shout to Coach Melrose. Third playoff goal in his career, and it's a 2-0 game. Just mayhem in front. And it's 2-0. Panthers had to get something on the board or it was going to be a blowout. Ultimately, it ended up being a blowout, but Aaron Ekblad rips one through traffic and got the Panthers within one. They cut the lead in half. It's a 2-1 game. Hill never saw it. But then midway through the second, Panthers turn it over and quickly Eichel. Alec Martinez, he rips one top left corner, and it's 3-1. Another look at this beautiful angle. And then just a minute and a half later, this was after Vegas had the puck.
It's still loose, but it's another odd man rush of bouncing, Hawkins and turnovers. How about the patience here by Eichel? It looked like it was down and covered. You heard that little bit, the whistle, but how about Hay? Did an excellent job there. Bobrovsky drops his stick. It actually saved the goal, and Hay on the rebound as it came out. Right there it gets pulled. Is that Eichel that poked it underneath the Bros? Cynthia. To come back to the line, scores Aaron. Eklund cuts the lead in half off. The turnover down low. Good job of Cousins. Thought he was going to get hit. I think there was contact, but I think it was after the puck was in the net there. And for Bruce Cassidy, I don't think there'll be any challenge. You can see the puck was through lumber coming underneath. But how about Ekblad? Just 2 quick steps with his head up and another great message that never a bad shot. Back and here's a shot. And what a fever chip that was in the offensive zone. Almost a minute and a half. All kinds of good chances prior to this, and then Martinez where the with Michael driving down low with the quick up by Pietrangelo. Just a late change by the Florida Panthers. They had an exhausted group. They only able to change 4 out of the 5. Theodore, they clear the ball, can stick from that point area, and it's suddenly a 401 news while the Golden Knights had that puck in the zone for a minute 47 on the heels of the long shift that they just had and scored right after the pressure there. Colin White had no stick. He has miscommunication, and what a little past that Riley Smith doesn't get the shot that he wanted. He looks like he almost banned on it. Stevenson, I could tell you it's such a powerful thing on the bench when you watch each and every line go out and just continue to pressure, make something happen. It's almost like trying to outdo the line that went before you. We've seen so much hockey in the Florida end this entire last 10-minute period. A Golden Knight was celebrating, and they think they scored again. That's the credible, emphatically signaling goal. We'll wait for the official pickup in that construction of what looks like it's going to be a Stanley Cup Championship League, and you can see how quickly Bobrovsky was down. Where does the puck end up? The arm is up for the penalty, and then Pietrangelo looks behind and has the discussion. He's the one first to put his arms up. Mario must have ended up on the puck because nobody could see it for a moment. All right, there slid underneath. Look at that, looking for the first Stanley Cup glitching game. Patrick since 1922. Back off his hand centered, declared, but did he make the stop? Did you see half Eden? Hill goes back the other way. Markov with a great individual effort in the pass through. And how about this club save? Never give up on the puck. Theodore to McDowell. Dave Theodore hooks his sticks. Tackle ton. As you said, Eisel, that tuck just seems to follow him around. Here, it scores. Sam Reinhart with his first of this series gets one back when it's just a good hard shot with a rolling puck and a bit of a knuckle curve ball that goes up. And oh, Phoenix and Montour the assists couldn't get that punch to set up Bennett from way out, and it's deflected in. Well, it quiets the crowd for a split second there, doesn't it? It's an own goal, as the shot from Bennett out high at the point in front of the net so often are able to make the block with that. One's off the stick of Pietrangelo and up and over the always the monsters. Mark Stone trying to get a disappointment there. Dan Bennett looks across. Double one more try, and that one is, well, look at the second and third effort there by Roy It has happened in Vegas. The Cop's gonna stay in Vegas, and for the first time the Golden Knights are steadily Cup champion.